What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. It's Sports Gambling Daily for April 1st. It's April Fool's Day, but there's no joke here. We are all about that money, and let's go get that money. Hey, if you're new here, welcome to the show. My name is Jared, and basically what we try to do here is we try to find matchups that we can exploit for maximum profitability. If that sounds like something you're interested in, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, let me know you are here. And yeah, let's get into it. So over the weekend, we had a pretty good weekend. Saturday, we rattled off over 4 units. Yesterday, we were right around break even between all the baseball and NBA plays. Now, it's important, guys. So I post certain plays here on YouTube, but that's not when my handicapping stops. I will continue to comb through the games and any updates I post in the Discord. So make sure you join the Discord. The link is in the description. As of right now, we are at open enrollment. I am letting anybody that wants in at the moment. We have over 310 people in there sharing information and sweating out games together. It's the place to be for just not my picks, but for everybody's picks. Okay. Get that out of the way. Also, check out the Instagram page. We're up to 303 followers. A lot of fun information. I'll try to put some funny stuff on there, plus also some informational stuff. So definitely check that out. All right, let's jump into the picks. We have a lot of games to get through here. We have NBA and we have Major League Baseball. So let's jump right on in. We'll start off with Major League Baseball System 4. We got the White Sox taking on the Indians. This game, first pitch is at 4:10 Eastern Time in Cleveland, Ohio. We got Ivan Nova versus Mike Clevinger. All right, so this is Nova's White Sox debut. He came from the Yankees. He's a strikeout thrower. He already seems to be in midseason form. He has not issued a walk to go with 12 strikeouts over 16 innings in the preseason, where Mike Clevinger, he'll get his start for the Tribe's home opener today. He's coming off a breakout year, tossing 200 innings for the first time in his career and posting a 3.02 ERA with 207 strikeouts. He also has a 3.03 ERA in 7 appearances versus the White Sox. Now, both these teams are 1 and 2. I'm taking Ivan Nova. Give me the White Sox plus 140. I think there's a good price there. I think that's there's a lot of value. Found that line at BetOnline. Let's move on to game number 2. We got the Rockies taking on the Rays. All right, so the Rays off to a hot start after pretty much demolishing the Astros, and the Rockies they're 2-2 in their own right. Now this game, first pitch 7 o'clock Eastern Time in Florida. So we got Chad Bettis versus Ryan Stanek, I think is how you pronounce his name. All right, so Bettis, he had a blister on his middle finger, which forced Bettis to finish last season in the bullpen. But the Rockies are in good shape if Bettis can repeat his work when healthy. For example, last April, he was 3-1, and he had a 2.43 ERA, which is great. So as long as he stays healthy, you should see some good things out of Bettis. Now, as far as Stanek, he started 29 games for the Rays last year in the opener role. He's primarily a reliever, but you know how things go in Tampa. They do this opener thing. Well, a couple other teams are starting to adopt that as well. He'll get his first start of the 2019 season today. He tossed 2 scoreless innings in his first relief appearance on Saturday. So anyway, all that being said, give me the Rockies plus 137 on the money line at 5 dimes. Okay, let's move on to game. Oh, that was MLB System 2. Let's move on to number 3. All right, we got the Astros taking on the Rangers in Arlington. 8 o'clock Eastern Time, first pitch. We got Brad Peacock, which is one of the better number 5 starters in the league. Brad Peacock, he went 10-2 with a 3.22 ERA in 23 starts back in 2017, the year they won the World Series. He pitched mostly in the bullpen last year because the Astros were stacked in the rotation. But that's not the Astros have lost Keuchel and oh geez, it's on the tip of my tongue. Charlie Morton. So Brad Peacock is put back in the rotation. He appeared in a career high 61 games last year and posted a 3.46 ERA, where he struck out 96 batters in 65 innings. All right, on the other end, we got Drew Smyly. He missed the last 2 seasons while recovering from Tommy John surgery and is pitching for the first time since 2016. He is 1-2 with a 4.96 ERA in 3 career starts and 2 relief outings versus the Astros. So give me the Astros to get out of their slump here versus their rival Astros minus 161. I found that at BetOnline. 100 to win 62. All right, next up we got the Diamondbacks, which should have beat the Dodgers last night. Very frustrating. The Diamondbacks gave up 3 runs in the 8th. Cost us some sweet plus 201 money. But we got to move on. We got Kelly taking on Strom. Kelly will be making his big league debut after spending the previous 4 pitching seasons pitching in Korea. The Diamondbacks signed him to a 2-year contract with a pair of club options. After a rough first 2 starts, Kelly wound up turning in a solid spring. Now, for Matt was acquired in the 2017 trade deadline as a future rotation piece, but coming off knee surgery, the Padres used him in the pen initially. He was converted to a starter this offseason and has posted a 2.25 ERA with 25 strikeouts in 20 preseason or spring training games. So I'm going to go back to the well here. We got the Arizona Diamondbacks. I think the Padres are a little overrated. Not that they're really even that rated. They're a great young team. But I think the Diamondbacks giving plus 147 when I feel like both of these teams are pretty average at best. I think they're very close to even here. So give me Arizona plus 147 to win 147. Okay, so next up, we got the Angels taking on the Mariners. Now, we got Chris Stratton versus Felix Hernandez. Stratton was a late addition to the Angels' rotation, joining the club in a trade with the Giants at the end of spring training. He's 28 years old, and he's a righty that posted a 4.63 ERA and led the Giants in wins last season. All right, King Felix, after having his streak of 10 straight opening day starts snapped, Hernandez will make his season debut with against his longtime rival. All right, he's 32 years old and is 0-8 with a 6.34 ERA in 11 games since his last win, which was back on June 30th. It's pretty amazing considering how dominant he has been in the past. But that is one of the reasons why we are going with the Angels here at minus 108. $100 to win 93. All right, next up, we have the Giants taking on the Dodgers. Drew Pomeranz taking on Julio Urias. Pomeranz, who was signed to a 1-year deal over the offseason, will make his season debut with the Giants in Monday night's series opener. The 30-year-old left-hander has an ERA 3.48 in 8 career appearances against the Dodgers. Now, Urias, he wasn't originally expected to be in the rotation, but due to the injuries to Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill, here he is. He's the 5th starter, and he is very talented for being 22 years old. But I feel like the stage might be just a little too big for him. Granted, he's been in the World Series. He pitched in relief in the World Series last year. It is his first start in nearly 2 years, so we will see how he does here. But I feel like there is some serious value here taking the Giants over Urias. So, excuse me, give me the Giants plus 184 over the Dodgers in this rivalry game. 100 wins, 184. All right, next up, we have the Orioles taking on the Blue Jays. Now, I couldn't get a picture here. I couldn't find one, but I know who's starting, and I will get into that in just a second. We got David Hess versus Reed Foley. Now, Hess for the Orioles, he's 25-year-old. He returns back to the back end of the Orioles rotation after making 19 starts as a rookie in 2018. Now, Hess went 3-10 with an ERA of 4.88 and 21 outings overall last season. Now, the Orioles had just come off 2 straight wins versus the Yankees, where they were plus 300 underdogs. Now, he's taking on the Jays here, and he's going up against a rookie in Reed Foley. Well, Reed Foley was up. I don't know if they really consider him a rookie. I think he played a little bit last year, but I don't know what the qualifications to becoming a rookie is. Anyway, Reed Foley does not have a lot of big league experience. He's a young pitcher that can strike people out. He misses bats like crazy. The thing is if Reed Foley can limit his walk rate, he will have some serious strikeout upside. But I feel like this is a situation where, since he's filling in the last minute, we can take advantage of that. He's replacing Clayton Richards, which hurt his knee. So that being said, give me the Orioles to keep this train moving. Let's go 3 in a row with the O's, plus 161. Found that at Bookmaker. All right, the last baseball play I have for you guys, which was this play I loved, and I was surprised to see the Brewers at plus 102. So we have Zach Davies taking on Tanner Roark. So Davies, he's been hurt. He had shoulder and back injuries that limited him to 13 Major League starts last year. He was left off the playoff roster, but he's healthy again, and I think he's going to bounce back here. Where Tanner, he came to the Reds in a December trade with the Nationals. He's a sinker ball pitcher. He's a right-hander that should be perfect fit for the Reds ballpark, where even routine balls hit in the air can become home runs. So, yeah, I think the Reds, there's no surprise. The Reds are not the best team. The Brewers are red hot right now. And if you're going to give me the Brewers plus 102, then I'm going to take the Brewers plus 102 in this spot. So you see it here. This is MLB System 4, 5 dimes, 100 to win 92. All right, guys, I have 3 more basketball. I have 3 basketball plays, and then we're going to wrap this bad boy up. I already know this is a long video, but there's a lot of plays here. All right, so the first NBA game I got here is the Chicago Bulls versus the New York Knicks. Now, this line opened up at 212.5. It's been bet up. There's been a lot of action on the over. Now, if you want to, wait a little bit. It might even go up some more because 91% of the people are on the over right now, at least as of the last update. But right now, what we're looking at is under 215.5. 100 wins 95, minus 105 at 5 dimes. Basketball play number 2, NBA. We get the Orlando Magic taking on the Toronto Raptors. Now, this line has pretty much stayed stagnant. Unders 215.5, 100 to win 93. I'm locked that in. Minus 108 at 5 dimes. And then the final NBA play I have for you guys is the Miami Heat taking on the Boston Celtics. Under 212.5. 100 to win 98. Now, there is a lot of money on the under here. And I went ahead and jumped on this because I'm afraid that this line is going to go down. So, both teams, the Miami Heat need this game. So, yeah, I'm taking the under here. All right, this was a big episode, guys. I appreciate if you made it this far. Well, I really, really appreciate it. A lot of information being thrown at you guys, and I hope it wasn't too boring. Yeah, so no hockey plays. Hey, check out the Discord. I'll leave a link in the description how you can get into the Discord. It's the place to be. Also, all my previous records dating 14 to 15 years is in the Discord. So if you're interested in my plays historically, it's all in there. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. This video is taking forever. So, yeah, good luck to you. Good luck to me. Good luck to all of us. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on a Tuesday edition of Sports Gambling Daily. Peace.